Vasudevaya. Srimad Bhagavatam, 8th canto, chapter 5, text 25. Tatra drushta sarupayo Uta purvaya vai prabhu Uting abruta daivivir Girvistu abhitendriyo Tatra drushta sarupaya Sruta purvaya vai prabhu Stuting abruta daivivir Girvistu abhitendriyo. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. There at Swetadipa, Lord Brahma offered prayers to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, even though he had never seen the Supreme Lord. Simply because Lord Brahma had heard about the Supreme Personality of Godhead from Vedic literature, with a fixed mind, he offered the Lord prayers as written or approved by Vedic literature. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. It is said that when Brahma and other demigods go to see the Supreme Personality of Godhead in Swetadipa, they cannot directly see him. But their prayers are heard by the Lord, and the needful action is taken. This we have seen in many instances. The word Srutapurvaya is significant. We get experience by directly seeing or by hearing. If it is not possible to see someone directly, we can hear about him from authentic sources. Sometimes people ask whether we can show them God. This is ludicrous. It is not necessary for one to see God before he can accept God. Our sensory perception is always incomplete. Therefore, even if we see God, we may not be able to understand him. When Krishna was on earth, many people saw him but couldn't understand that he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Avadananti mang mudha manusing tanuasitam. Even though they're rascals and fools saw Krishna personally, they couldn't understand that he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Even upon seeing God personally, one who is unfortunate cannot understand him. Therefore, we have to hear about God, Krishna, from the authentic Vedic literature and from persons who understand the Vedic version properly. Even though Brahma had not seen the Supreme Personality of Godhead before, he was confident that the Lord was there in Swetadipa. Thus, he took the opportunity to go there and offer prayers to the Lord. These prayers were not ordinary concocted prayers. Prayers must be approved by Vedic literature, as indicated in this verse by the words Doive Girvi. In our Krishna conscious movement, we don't allow any song that has not been approved or sung by bona fide devotees. We can't allow cinema songs to be sung in the temple. We generally sing two songs. One is Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shuddhaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. This is bona fide. It is always mentioned in Chaitanya Charitamrita, and it is accepted by acharyas. The other, of course, is Mahamantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. We may also sing the songs of Narottam Das Thakur, Bhakti Vinod Thakur, Lochan Das Thakur. But these two songs, Sri Krishna Chaitanya and Hare Krishna Mahamantra, are sufficient to please the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Although we cannot see Him, seeing the Lord is not as important as appreciating Him from the authentic literature or the authentic statements of authorized persons. ये श्लोक ଉପରେ ଭାଷ୍ୟ ଦେଇ ଆଉ ଗତମ ଲୋକେ ଜଷ୍ଟ ଏ ଜଗତରେ ଯେଉଁ ସେ କଥା ବଦ୍ଧାବସ୍ଥାରେ alive. This is most important thing here. There are Swetadeep Lord Brahma offered prayers to the Supreme Personal Godhead, even though he had never seen the Supreme Lord. Simply because Lord Brahma had heard about the Supreme Personality Godhead from Vedic literature, with a fixed mind, he offered the Lord prayers as written or approved by Vedic literature. Isn't it? And the Lord heard, Lord responded. Though Brahma couldn't see him, though Brahma couldn't see him, still Brahma offered prayer at Swetadeep, and Lord heard it, and he responded, and acted also. How is it? How is it? Huh? That's a fact. No, that's not the answer. Brahma had this unflinching faith. You understand? Shastric injunctions. Vedic literature says Swetadeep is the abode of the Lord, and Lord is the judge there. Though I cannot see him, still he is there. Vedic literature says. After all bona fide acharyas have said. So we should put faith. This is it. Do you understand? Sadhu Shastra Guru Vakyo, Chittete Koryaikyo, Ar no Kuryo Munyasa. Therefore we say. Sadhu Shastra Guru Vakyo. What Sadhu says, bona fide Sadhu Maharaja says. What Shastra, Vedic Shastra says. What Guru is bona fide Acharya, says, one should put unflinching faith in it. The question of faith. Do you understand? And that will work. That will work. It's a question of faith. The faithless person, those who have doubt, they are faithless person, they perish. Sansayatma vinasyati, Gita says. Sansayatma vinasyati, the faithless persons perish. Those who have no doubt, those who have unflinching faith, they get Krishna. They get the result. And Krishna hears their prayer. And Krishna responds. And they get the result. Do you understand? How is it? As for example, you see, you are a layman. And you are affected by some disease. You are a patient. Do you understand? So you go to a doctor, bona fide doctor. Doctor has knowledge. He knows what disease you have. He's a certified doctor. And he knows the science of the disease. He knows the science of medicine. So he diagnosed, yes, you have this disease. So this is the medicine for that disease. He gave you medicine. Or write down the name, prescribe the medicine. You take this prescription and get the medicine from the medicine store. Act in doctor's prescription, you get the medicine. And doctor say, you take this pill and just swallow it. And what doctor has said, according to his prescription, you just followed, and you have faith in that doctor. Yes, he's a bona fide, certified doctor. He's not bogus person. He knows it. He has knowledge, isn't it? So, you took the pill and swallowed and find your disease is cured. How is it? You don't know what this pill contains, but you get the result because you believe the bona fide person, doctor. Similarly, one is sadhu, one is bona fide acharya, Vaishnava, he says, this is the prayer, mantra for the Lord. You just utter this mantra. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. And God will listen to you. He'll respond. He'll respond. Do you understand? Listen to your prayer, He will respond. And we get result. Do you understand? We believe the bona fide person, oh, is sadhu. He is guru, bona fide guru, acharya, Maharaja. And also Vedic Shastra, Vedic literature has also said this mantra is that. Is not concocted. All Maharajas have accepted it. Maharaja Dena Gadasabantha. One should follow the footsteps of Maharaja. And you'll get the result. The safest path. Do you understand? And you get the result. This is Tathagatam Virjatamam Pajuktam Jadruchaya Adana Tapyatma Gunam Kurjan Mantropi Udahuta. Bhagavad says. 6th canto Srimad Bhagavatam says this thing. Huh? Okay. Gopinath. Do you understand? Huh? Jathagatam virjatamam upajuktam jadruchaya adanatapyatma gunam kurjana mantropi udahruto. 6th canto, Srimad Bhagavatam says this thing. 2nd chapter, 19th verse. Do you understand? That I said. You don't know what this pill contains. The medicine pill doctor gave you. You have no knowledge. But you have faith in the bona fide doctor. So, you swallow the pill, you get the result. Similarly, you don't know what is this mantra. What does it contain? You don't know. But sadhu says, this is mantra, you utter this mantra. Maharaja says, you utter this mantra. Guru says, you utter this mantra. Ved says. Ved says. But you have no knowledge. But you have faith in sadhu, shastra, guru. So if you utter this mantra, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram. You get the result. You get the result. Isn't it? And not you getting? So, how is it? Because we follow sadhu, shastra, guru. And we have faith in them. This is the question of faith. The same thing. Though Brahma couldn't see directly the Lord, but he had faith in Vedic literature, faith in Maharajas, bona fide acharyas. They have said, Swetadepi the abode of Lord. Ved says, Maharajas says, and he has faith. And go there and offer prayer. I offer prayer as approved by the previous acharyas, Veda. And the Lord responded and acted also. Similarly, you cannot see the Lord. You are a conditioned soul. All your senses are defective. Defective senses. Your vision is defective. You want to see Lord. My Guru Maharaja said here, many people ask this thing. Can you show me God? He said this. Can you show me? How can I show you? If I will show you, can you see Him? That's my question. Yes. See Lord here? Where is Lord? You can't see Him. Because you have no proper vision to see Him. How can you see Him? I says, You have no acquaintance with the Lord, isn't it? Are you acquainted with the Lord? Are you acquainted? Do you know Him? Chidananda, do you know Him? Are you acquainted with Him? You are not acquainted. You don't know. If the Lord will come and move here, can you recognize Him? No. It says 5,000 years ago, Krishna came in His own form. But how many people could understand Him? How many? Very few, very few. Avajananti mangudha manusing tanvasidu. Krishna knows this thing. The mudhas, the rascals, they deride me as an ordinary human being, isn't it? Those who know Him, those are devotees. They are devotees. Those who have this proper vision, pramanandana surita bhakti vilochana. You understand? Devotional eye. Huh? They have acquaintance with the Lord, isn't it? They know, they can recognize, oh yes, He's Lord. As for example, in the Rajasuya Yajna arena of Yudhishthira Maharaj, Krishna was there. Bhishma Dev knows it. Bhishma Dev is a devotee. He knows Krishna is Bhagavan. So at the last part, end of Yajna, when that question arose, to whom shall we offer worship? And Bhishma Dev said, Krishna is to be worshipped. We should offer worship to Krishna. But many people protested. Shishupal, Dantavakra, Dirjodhan, so many passionate rascals that, what? That Krishna. Oh, yes, why shall we offer worship to him? The son of a cowherd boy is a cowherd boy. Was tending cows in the jungle. Huh? In the jungle of Vrindavan was tending cows. He's a great thief. Was stealing from other person's houses. The milk, the butter, the curd, he was stealing. He was stealing the garments of the damsels, the girls of Brajbhumi. So the great thief, a devotee, a nonsense rascal, is God. What do you say? They say like this. Huh? They can't understand. That is God, the Supreme Lord, Krishna. Avajananti mang muda. The muda, they are rascals. If Lord will come and move here, can you recognize Him? Because you have no acquaintance with Him. You can't understand. That my Guru Maharaj already said here. One who has acquaintance, he will tell you, oh yes, He is Lord. Vishnudev says yes. So accept Him. Because He is a person. He knows. You understand? You don't know. If I tell you, Chidananda, go to that person, he stays there. Huh? You understand? In that Bani Bihar area, he stays there. His name is like this. So X. He does so. You go and approach him for life membership. Then, but you have no acquaintance with him. You don't know him or he doesn't know you. So what you say? You please give me a introductory letter. Please introduce me with him. You know him. So one person is needed who will introduce you. Isn't it? In this material sphere, it is needed. Huh? You are introduced. I know him. So I introduced. He is such and such, Siddhananda. And he is such and such. So I send him. You please. So, let's get all right. He has written, he has introduced us. Then you accept. And then you become acquainted with him. Next time he'll go directly. You can recognize him, he'll recognize you. Because you have been introduced by a proper person. Similarly, a person is needed to introduce you to the Lord. Otherwise, you cannot recognize him. Do you understand? So who is that person? Is Sadhu Guru Mahajan. Who has? Who knows? Do you understand? Who is a familiar person with the Lord. The Lord knows him, and he knows the Lord. He can understand, but you, conditional soul, you cannot understand. So that is needed. Do you understand? So such sadhus, Mahajan, we should put faith in their words. Mahajanaji calls him Satyamani. That is true what the Mahajana says, Sadhu says, Guru says, what the Shastra says. This is a question of faith. Do you understand? Therefore it is said, you should not be so eager to see the Lord. No, you cannot see him. But you hear from him from the bona fide source, authentic source. From Bhakta Bhagavata, from Grantha Bhagavata. You understand? You hear and put faith in it. Bhagavata je namane se javana samo. Tar sasta che janme janme prabhu jama. We say every day. One who does not accept Bhagavat, he is mlecho, he is jovan. And no faith in Bhagavat. The Bhagavat says, Bhakta says, Bhakta Bhagavat says, Grantha Bhagavat says. He has no faith, faithless person. He is mlecho, he is jovan. He should be punished by Jamara's life after life. It's a fact. Because he's a faithless person. But we should have faith in it. You understand? They are introducing us to the Lord. You understand? Sudekita padam, therefore we say Sudekita padam. If you hear from authentic source, then you will be able to see him. Then you will be able to see him. Do you understand? Otherwise, you cannot see him. First hear. The other day we were speaking about Sravanam, hearing from the authentic sources. Develop prema. Well, all your material body will be transformed into spiritual body. Then you can see. Otherwise you can't see. You understand? So the sadhus and mahajanas, they have seen. Do you understand? They have acquaintance with the Lord. So they can make you acquainted. You cannot directly establish a relationship and be acquainted with them. Do you understand? They will introduce you by media. Do you understand? That's Guru Sadhu Maharaja. All right. If you want to see God, Lord, come to the temple, see? See the Lord. Yeah. What is this? This is Lord. How is it Lord? It's idols. Do you understand? A faithless person, a passendi will say it's a mere idols. Made up of some metal or wood. Is Lord. Isn't it? Dekhya na dekhe jane, avakter zon, uluk na dekh jane, surjir kiran, you see. The sun gives its effulgent light, its rays everywhere. How is it? An owl cannot see it? How is it? Owl cannot see. Does owl see? Sun's rays? Because that owl cannot see it. It's shut up in a very dark hole. Do you understand? How can he see? He says, oh, where is sun? Where is the sunlight? He can't see. Similarly, those are not devotees, non-devotees. If they come to the temple, they cannot see the Lord. You say, they say idols. Do you understand? They are idols. Pasundiso narokiso orchesra adir. Shastra says. Those who say the idols, they are pasundi, they are naroki. They will be punished by Jamara's life after life. Do you understand? জীবন্যাস করিলে শ্রীমূর্তি পূজ্য হয়। ভাগবত তুলসী গঙ্গায় ভক্ত জনে চতুর্ধা বিগ্রহ কৃষ্ণ ইচারি সনে। জীবন্যাস করিলে শ্রীমূর্তি পূজ্য হয়, জন্ম মাত্রে এচারি ঈশ্বর এই বেদে কয়। Isn't it? Huh? Can you understand? Why not? In Chaitanya Bhagavata, this has been said. Bhagavata, Tulasi, Ganga, Bhakta, Chaturdha Vigraha Krishna Icharisana. These four are the manifestations of Krishna here in this material world. Do you understand? Shastra says, Vedic Shastra, Maharaja says. Do you understand? These four, Bhagavata, Tulasi, Ganga, Bhakta. These are four manifestations of the Lord in this material world. Do you understand? Janma matra chari Ishvara. From very birth they are Lord. Do you understand? Jivanyasa karile Srimurti pujya hoy. Do you understand? But this vigraha, deities should be installed. Prana Pratistha. We say Prana Pratistha. Do you understand? Installation ceremony. Then the deities will be worshipped. Deity maker makes the deity. Isn't it? In his workshop, you'll find deities are there. Deity maker has made the deities. Worship that deity there. He has put it in a showcase. Huh? Go to the showcase of the deity maker. He has made deities and put it in his showcase. Will you worship, offer worship? No. Jivanyasa korile Srimurti pujya hoy. Do you understand? Deities should be installed. Who will install? Bhakta, Vaishnava. Do you understand? Bhakta and Vaishnava will install deities. Prana Pratistha. Do you understand? This is known Prana Pratistha. Bhaktetsa upata rupayo paramatmani naman namaha. Bhagavad says, Bhaktetsa upata rupayo paramatmani naman namaha. You see? The Lord manifests according to the will or prayer of bhakta, of the devotee. When the devotee and Vaishnava offers prayer and calls the Lord, please manifest yourself in this deity. Do you understand? That is deity installation, Prana Pratistha. The Vaishnava will do. Dear devotee will do. Pure devotee will do. Who is not a Vaishnava, he cannot do it. He cannot do Prana Pratistha. And Lord will never manifest. Do you understand? If a Mayavadi, do you understand? Many Mayavadis have temples. They have also deities there. But we won't accept it. Lord has not manifested there. Because he is a non-devotee, he is Mayavadi. If he invokes, Lord will never manifest. Do you understand? Mayavadi যদি কৃষ্ণ পূজা করে nahi loy. Do you understand? Mayavadi Krishna Aparadhi is a great offender at the lotus feet of Krishna Mayavadi. If he offers puja, Krishna never accepts it. Never accepts it. If he calls, Krishna never responds. Never respond. So a Vaishnava will call. Vaishnava will do Prana Pratistha. Then it will manifest. Then the deity is worshipped. So you come and see deity and offer prayer. Have faith in it. It's a question of faith. Vaishnava Acharya has installed deities, has done Prana Pratistha, so is none different from Krishna. Nama Rupa Vigraha Tina Chidanandamaya Tine Vedana. The name of the Lord, the deity form of the Lord installed by Vaishnava, and the Krishna himself. There's no difference. Do you understand? There is no difference. So if you come to the temple of a Vaishnava, who has installed, see the Lord, and offer prayer, and get how he is responding. He is responding. As Brahma offers prayer, Shvetadip, though he couldn't see, he is responded. And this is a question of faith. If you are a faithless person, non-devotee, you have passed on your narati. You must go to hell. You understand? But Bhagavata Tulasi Gangaya Bhakta Jani Chaturdha Vigraha Krishna Ichari Sani Janma Matra Ichari Ishvara. This Bhagavata, Tulasi, Ganga and Bhakta, from very birth, they are Ishvara. You understand? From very birth, there is no need of installation. You understand? No need. Janma Matra, very birth they are Ishvara. No need. Therefore we worship Tulsi Devi. We worship Bhagavata. We worship Vaishnava. We worship Ganga Devi. You understand? No need of installation there. Because Veda says this thing. There's no need of installation. But Veda says the deity maker will make the deity. How will make? Vaishnava Bhakta will give him a photo, picture. He knows what is the form. Bhakta knows, Vaishnava knows. This is the form of the Lord. You make a deity accordingly. Isn't it? So he makes. Here we have made, deity maker made. We gave him photo, picture. This is, you make accordingly. He made. Because that Vaishnava Sadhu's acquaintance, he has seen. This is the form of the Lord. How he looks. Deity maker doesn't know. That is authentic. You understand? As Narada Muni says to Dhruva Maharaj, this is the form of the Lord. He gave the detailed description, beginning from the toe to the head, top of the hair. Detailed description he gave Dhruva Maharaj. This is the form of the Lord. You meditate. You understand? His Guru, authentic. Dhruva Maharaj accepted it. He gave the mantra. You chant this mantra and meditate. As he said, Dhruva Maharaj did it within 6 months. The Lord gave him darshan. And Dhruva Maharaj opened his eyes. He saw the form. Oh yes, my Guru Maharaj Narada Muni has said, the Lord looks like this. I am meditating in the same form. He is now standing before me. So he is Lord. Do you understand? He is Lord because he has been introduced by Narada Muni. Otherwise, how could you know? You understand? This is how we should be introduced. Otherwise, you cannot understand the Lord. We cannot recognize him unless we are introduced by the bona fide Acharya, Guru, Sadhu. You understand? So, Dhruva Maharaj offered prayer. He got the result. So, you come to the temple and offer prayer here. This mantra chant, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. And get the result. If you have faith in Sadhu Shastra Guru, then you will get faith, result. If no faith, you must be punished. Pass on dishonor, then faithless person will perish. Sansayatma minasyati. This is the question of faith. A faith in Sadhu Shastra Guru. So if you can't see, only put faith in their words and apart. Yes, he is Lord. This is a manifestation of the Lord. A sadhu has installed it. It's not Prana Pratistha. There's no difference. Shastra says, sadhu has done. So we come, bow down, offer prayer, and he responds. Isn't it? Then you can see. You'll get his mercy, then you can see. You can talk to him. Also, if you are a pure devotee. You understand? You can talk to him. As in Sakhi Gopal story, we see the two Brahmins Old Brahmin, young Brahmin went for pilgrimage. At last they came to Vrindavan to Gopal Mandir. Huh? So before Gopal deity, the old Brahmin promised that he will give his daughter in marriage to the young Brahmin. You understand? So when they went back to the village, then there was objection. The old Brahmin's sons, the relatives, wife, they objected. So there is no marriage. So when assembly was made, gentlemen came. They said, who is your Saki, witness? Huh? Who is witness that he has told this thing? But they have made Gopal witness in Vrindavan, deity. But these people had no belief. Oh, deity will come and say, impossible. Impossible, isn't it? Because they have no faith in deity, pass on this. And deity will never come. Hey, has he life? Has he life? Can he walk? Can he talk? They have no faith. So how will come and give, say, witness? So, no, this all false. Well, proved false. But the devotee has full faith. That young Brahmin has full faith. Oh yes, he must come. He must come. So he went there to that temple and said, Gopal, now it is time you have to go and give witness. We have accepted as witness. That old Brahmin told before you. You understand? As a devotee. And deity talked to him. Have you seen? Deity has ever gone somewhere? Why not? Pratima nuhantume sakhyat brajendra nandana. You are not mere idol. You are directly the son of Nanda Maharaj. What do you say? Why want to go? Yes, you have to go. Yes, that's right. Bhakta is that's right. And Bhakta is full faith. Then he says, yes, you are talking. Why want to go? If you are mere deity, idol, the idol cannot talk, but you are talking. You are not mere idol. You are directly son of Nanda Maharaj. And you are talking. Why want to go? You must go. Then, yes, I'll go. Then he went. He gave witness. There's so many instances are there. This is question of faith. You understand? So I put faith in sadhu, shastra, guru, and I put prayer. This is prescribed prayer. Hare Krishna Mahamantra, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, songs of Bhakti Vinod Thakur, Nartam Das Thakur, Lochan Das Thakur, so many Vaishnavas approved. Don't concoct anything. And you get result, response. Prahlad Maharaj saw him in the stone pillar, whereas his demoniac father couldn't see, because Prahlad was devotee. Was father non-devotee, demon, he couldn't see. What did he say? And he appeared. Nrsimhadev appeared. Just proof. You understand? Many instances are. Though you cannot see him, but you have heard it from bona fide source, sadhu, shastra, guru. So you offer prayer and he responds. He responds. But those who are faithless person, they cannot. You understand? They say, oh, your tulsi is a mere plant. Or, you are offering worship to a plant. His tulsi is God. You say, Bhagavata tulasi gongayo bhakta joni chaturdha vigraha krishna vichari sani, you say. Ved says that. Bhagavata is God, Lord. Ganga Devi Lord. Tulsi Lord. If Tulsi is Lord, so you worship a plant. And these people are worship plants. How is it? The dog goes there and passes urine there over the Tulsi. That rascal will say it like this, isn't it? Your Tulsi plant is there in your garden. I have seen that dog goes and passes urine over the Tulsi. Now how is it Lord? Can a dog pass urine over the Lord? Huh? So you say so, and I will accept it. No, I won't. Isn't it? What do you say? You will say something. Chidananda? Huh? Huh? The dog goes and passes urine on this tulsi plant. And you say the tulsi is Lord. Now how is it? The dog passes urine on the Lord. And you tell me, I will accept your Lord. No, I can't accept. A dog passes urine. How it tulsi is Lord? Huh? Then what will you say? Will you admit what he says? The rascal says. Huh? Huh? I see the dog passes urine on the tulsi plant. How is it? I have no eyes. You have eyes. He'll slap you. You rascal. I have no eyes. You have eyes. Pito and go. Lathi maro. Lathi maro. He will beat you. You have no eyes. If you say you have no eyes, you have eyes. I see, the dog is passing urine. I said, no eyes. Nonsense. Lathi maro inko pito. Danda laga. Yeah?
Dog is not discrimination. Dog is not discrimination. It's a dog.
Yeah.
You can't discriminate.
And then you discriminate. Oh. You see. But this Veda says, do you understand? Sadhu says, Shastra says, if Veda koi, Tulsi is Lord. Therefore we offer and we get the result. And you have no faith in Sadhu's Bhakya, Guru Bhakya and Veda Bhakya. You are a faithless person. So, Tulsi is a mere plant for you, but is Lord for us. And we offer worship, we get result. And you are a faithless person, you will be punished by Lord Jama. Life after life, that's bad. You understand? That is it. Yeah, this is it. Dudhe taranti, mudhe taranti, majhi majhi kya budi maranti. Those are fixed in tattva. They are drudha bhakti, fixed persons. They have achieved tattva jnana. You understand? They have Vedic knowledge, acquired Vedic knowledge from hearing process, bona fide process. You understand? Guru Parampara. And they are fixed. And nobody can shake them. They will get Lord. And those who are, one is very ignorant fool. He has no knowledge at all. He don't know what is jnana, what is tattva, he doesn't know. But he has simple faith. He is a very simple person, simple heart. No! Sadhu says this thing. Guru says this thing. Shastra says this thing. So I have faith. And he gets. Those who are in between, do you understand? Not fixed in knowledge and not a simple person. Do you understand? In between, they will drown in this materialistic ocean. Isn't it? Dudhe taranti, mudhe taranti, majhi majhi kya budi maranti. It's better, if you have no knowledge, become a simple-hearted fool. Do you understand? If you are not fixed in the knowledge, tattva jnana, you become a simple-hearted fool. That is nice. Isn't it, Gopinath? Huh? Become a simple-hearted fool, not a duplicitous person. Kapatya. They are very dangerous persons. They have no faith in Sadhu Shastra, and they are not simple-hearted fools. They are in between, interim. And they suffer. They suffer. A fool will do, because he has simple heart and he accepts. He accepts. Oh yes. Bhagavat says, Sadhu says, Maharaja says, oh I accept. Anandavala Hari 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 Kurive Bhupari. He chanted Hari Hari and he very easily crossed over this material ocean. No faith, he is drowning, 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 drowning. Interim persons. This is question of faith. Thank you. So, Gopinath,
Maharaj, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Maharaj once made a statement. Srila Prabhupada said that people would learn Bengali so that they could read Chaitanya Charitamrita.
yeah.
But Srila Prabhupada has very kindly translated it for us. Whereas with the Chaitanya Bhagavat, there's no translation. Is there?
Translated.
Is there? Savabhavana did a translation. Yeah, it's a running sort of just an English translation. It's hard. There's no Bengali original reference or quote or anything. So
All right, translation mean that. Bengali you read, then you can have.
yeah.
Yeah. Kargala to dake, person, epila. Latak person. Oh, say, yeah, Gokulananda, yes.
So the language that the Chaitanya Bhagavat is written in, that Bengali, is that the same as the modern Bengali language? In other words, if one were to learn Bengali, would he be able to understand Chaitanya Bhagavat and Chaitanya Charitamrita?
You can, yes. Those who understand Bengali, they understand. Jayapataka Swami, he has studied Bengali, so he speaks in Bengali. He understands, you see. Vasugos Das, he also, Vasugos. Yes, he was learning Bengali, Sanskrit, I think. He knows Hindi also, some Indian language. They become citizens of India. Anyone can understand this.
Is that a worthwhile pursuit to do that? Is it worthwhile to do that, or?
Yes. Because Shastra. Us quote the original Shastra. That's authenticity, authority. Hey, तर अच्छी आज बैंक अच्छी नहीं पाले ए पिला कौन लग रहे do you understand? That's just a quote. One should learn, as you say, Bengali and Sanskrit also. Because Shastra is all Sanskrit and Bengali. Oh, so, Acharyas, Bhakti Vinod Thakur, Bhakti Siddhanta, my Guru Maharaj are Bengalis. Many Vaishnava Acharyas are Bengali Acharyas. Our commentaries are given in Bengali. They have quoted original Sanskrit, then commentaries, explanations given in Bengali. You learn these two languages that you can understand. Or simple Bengali you can understand. Commentaries there in Bengali. Yes. That is original. That's original. ବେଳକା ଲାଗିରେ ବେଳା ଯିବ ନା ତାର ବେଳା ଲାଗି ଏ ଗୋକୁଳାନନ୍ଦ ବେଳା ରାଣୀ ସେ ଯିବ ନା ପଇସା ଆଣିছে Do you understand? It's necessary. If you want to quote authority, original, so you must quote original authority, Sanskrit and Bengali. That will be very authentic. You can say only English translation. You understand? English translation. Right? You understand?
Well, we've heard that Sanskrit is, it takes many years to understand the grammar in Sanskrit.
Yeah. You see one simple method. Don't bother your head. Pure knowledge comes from Krishna. Do you understand? Develop our devotion to Krishna. pure devotion. Mukam karoti vachalam. Hangu langhaiti giri jatkrupa bandhu Sri Guru Dinatayana Paramananda Madhavam, we chant it. You are a dumb. You cannot utter Sanskrit verse. But you will become an eloquent speaker if you can get the mercy of Sri Guru and Paramananda Madhavam. Beg his mercy. He'll empower you. Only this thing is required for you. Don't devote time and exercise your brain. He can, the Guru and Gauranga can make you eloquent Vedic speaker. You can quote Sanskrit verse. Yes. You understand? It's a very easy thing. You don't exercise. Thou no faith. Those are complicated persons. They adopt the complicated process. But this easy process, become a simple-hearted fool. You become simple-hearted fool. That is for you. Do you understand? I am a fool. I have no knowledge at all. Do you understand? Karma nahi, jnana nahi, bhakti na. I have nothing. I have no karma, I have no jnana, I have no bhakti also. Keval tomar karuna chahiye. Only I beg your mercy. I am an ignorant fool. I am a dumb fellow. Please, just beg his mercy. He will empower. You can call. Dhruva Maharaj is a mere child. He has not gone any school, no education at all. But by the mercy of his Guru, he could recognize, oh, this is Lord. He offered prayer. The obeisances wanted to offer prayers. Yeah, hard. Prayers should be offered. But he didn't know what is prayer. He had no education, nothing. And Lord Vishnu can understand, oh, he's in difficulty. So he touched his constable forehead. Then became eloquent. Mukam karoti vasalam. Eloquent speaker. He opened his mouth and offered so much Vedic prayers. You find so much Vedic prayers there. Dhruva Maharaja offered him. Of the elephant offered his Govinda offered. This is mercy. Beg is mercy. You can get it. Yes.
Guru Maharaj, what you just said, does it apply for all uh, knowledge acquiring, studying or courses on the material platform? For example, my wife, she wants to study, take courses in calligraphy to make some nice service, make slokas and everything. Does it mean she shouldn't take these courses?
Yes. She has that art with her. So let her utilize it for Krishna service. That's very nice. Whatever you have, utilize it for Krishna service.
But I mean, should she just practice it, or should she go out and take courses at a school, for example, as well? Acquire more knowledge about this art.
If you want to acquire that knowledge and utilize it nicely for Krishna, you may do it.
But I just maybe I understood you wrong, Guru Maharaj. I just understood that there's no need for us to go out and acquire knowledge. We just have to.
Whatever you want, just offer. No, why? What necessity? Beg mercy. Please make me empowered to serve you nicely. You understand?
We don't have to take any courses.
If you have full faith in Krishna, in Guru and Gauranga, beg their mercy, and they'll empower you. No faith, you can't get. Slightest doubt, can't get. Complete faith. Unflinching faith. And you'll get. No need. No need at all. Those are faithless persons, they should undergo, adopt this process, complicated process. Go to the school, college, acquire, read so much time, spending this, that, like that. So two paths are there. One for Simple-hearted fool, one for complicated person. You choose your path. Do you understand? If you are a complicated fellow, then you choose the complicated path. A simple-hearted fool, simple path process. Then, yes,
Just going to say that with deity worship, Prabhupada, sometimes he would just say, just chant Hare Krishna, that'll be enough to invoke the deities to take rest or to return back into the deity form. But then again,
the most important thing. You understand? If you have pure bhav, devotion in your heart, nothing is required. Bhava vinodya hari. Bhava ko nikoto, bhava ko dura, we say. He accepts your bhav in your heart. He never accepts anything. If you have simple heart, pure heart, simple. You say, oh Lord, I don't know anything. I'm ignorant fool. As I say, I have no jnana, no karma, no jnana, no bhakti. I don't know any mantra. I don't know any process. I just offer you this thing. Please accept. He'll accept. As accept Lord Ram accepted the berry fruit from that Sabari Matangi. He has first tested it. That means her remnants, Lord Ram accepted. Will anybody offer one's remnants to the Lord? We beg his remnants, Lord's remnants. Lord will first test. I'll test, then I'll offer. But Matangi, you understand?